I wasn't sure there was going to be a second episode of this, to be honest. The first one, I panicked like a bitch, and it was awful. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to try and be a bit more organised this time. I'm doing the greenhouse, so we'll see what happens. I'm on Ryan's computer this time. So there's like a naked version of you here, which is making me a bit queasy. Basically, because I've logged in on his computer, I've got a second body. I have exploited it a little bit. I've taken the food and the drink out of the extra lander. But it's not my fault, it's his. So I'm going to use it to my advantage, I think. I'm going to get this out of the way because I'll be sick. Thank you to everyone for all the comments and the feedback last time. On the last video, I asked you to be brutal, but you wasn't, so it was a bit sickening. But thank you. I have made a note of all the comments and all the advice, and I'll either put it into practice for this time, or I literally have in my notebook as well. I've literally made notes so that when I start next time, I'll just know what to do a bit better, perhaps. But we'll see what happens. It does make me uncomfortable when people are nice to me, so I might get a bit nasty. I don't think I offended anyone. But if I did, get a grip. It's no, any of my comments are no whatever on the channel. It's all me. So if you don't like it, you'll always know. Like, you can avoid me. You'll always know if I'm in the video because my face won't be at the start. So, fuck you. Right. There are a couple of things I want to do to start with that people very kindly pointed out for me. I have got a fresh suit as well because I reloaded because I broke my last one. That fucking locker thing. So I'm going to move the battery charger. Because as people kindly pointed out, it's in a stupid place. I'm going to move it from this side of the AP, well, this side of the power to the generation side of the power. Because I think I did realise in the end, I was moving one battery from the APC into the charger and it was just draining that battery to charge that one, and I was just putting it back in like a twat. So that is on me. Do I have any heavy cable? I hopefully sound a bit chipper today because I smashed Ryan at Left 4 Dead this morning, and I'm still running off the high, not gonna lie. It's obviously friendly competition, but he fucking hates it when I win. So I'm still buzzing from that. Don't get used to it. It won't last that long. I'll be back to my miserable self before too long, don't worry. Right, so if I put that there. Yeah. And do you know what? People were really nice, and it did make me realise that I need to stop comparing what I do to Ryan. He's been playing it for such a long time, and I haven't. So it's not going to be perfect. I am going to fuck it up, but it is what it is. That's what you lovely flakes are here to help me with. But yeah, be brutal again, please. Like, a bit more brutal. Stop being nice. If there's anything I do that's like totally wrong, or I know there's so many ways of doing the same thing, so there's not always a right or wrong way of doing it. But if you notice that I do something that could perhaps be done better, then please do let me know. I can't remember what I've come in here for. What am I doing? Well, great start. Super fucking organised. Right. The other thing I'm going to do before I even start on the greenhouse is move the APC. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we put the APC down initially because it's a nice way to charge the batteries. But I don't technically need, like, what few machines I have on a separate network. But I mean, the battery's going to separate the network anyway, isn't it? Like, that separates my power from my machines. So I'm going to move the APC into the airlock so that I have emergency power if I need to get out. I'm going to squidge this around a little bit. So someone did tell me, thank you, that I should put, I think, put the sensors furthest away from the vents. So I am going to move that so I can get the APC in. I will take note of that going forward. So thank you. Because I assume that applies to any vent you put down. You want the sensor as far away as possible from it. So I will try and make that a habit. But let's see what happens, shall we? So if I take that down, replace the cable. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the APC being here will allow me... Which way around? Oh shit, I picked everything up, didn't I? Oh, I didn't check fitting glass, but I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. I think the APC being in the greenhouse allows me to swap battery out basically, so I don't get stuck. So if the power goes out when I'm in the greenhouse, I can bang a battery in there. It's emergency power. I can still get out. I assume that's what that means. I don't feel comfortable talking so confidently when I don't have a fucking clue. How'd you come to realise? Not asked. Boom. So I think that's right. Bang the battery in. So I can still use it to charge my batteries, can't I? So it'll just save me getting stuck. Now there's an error. Oh, so okay. Okay. Just need to plug that back in and obviously rename it. Boom. Oh. I don't have my data disk. Back in. Right. I don't know if this is the best way to do this, but... Oh no. Oh no, what do I do? Hold on. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I'm going to disconnect this from the power and then see if I can manually open it. But if I close this one first because there's shit on the floor. And now I'm just praying everything don't go flying. Oh! Let me out. I've not pressured in air or anything yet, so hopefully that's okay. Oh. I'm dead. Nice. Okay, so where's my... Oh, fuck's sake. My data disk. This place is a shithole. Oh, for fuck's sake. 20 minutes later. Right, let's... rename this. People have said that maybe I should simplify. I think someone said I should simplify what I name stuff and then change it afterward. But I can't listen to everything everyone says. You'll get the wrong impression. I don't know what that's doing now. Hold on. Don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I saw Ryan do it once and I don't know, does that reset it? Well, I hope I haven't just fucked it, but Oh, because nothing's plugged in, dickhead. Ugh. So... boom. Let's try again. Boom. Exterior. Outside door. Outside vent. Inside door. Inside vents. Inside. I don't want to go there. Right. Boom. So, I have gave myself a little bit of time. Because obviously I've taken the food and drink from the second landlord, which is a bit of a cheat. But I'm going to try not to rush and just maybe try and think things through a little bit better, perhaps. But let's see. Maybe I'm more like my husband than I think. Right. I'm going to take a minute to tidy this crap up because it's actually making me itch. I'm going to put lockers outside and separate the greenhouse stuff so we can start on the greenhouse. So, how do I shut them? Right, bear with me. Ryan just cut this bit out. I have... Do you know what? I'm feeling naively confident about this greenhouse stuff, actually. Which almost certainly means something's going to go wrong. But what's the worst that can happen? Right. So I have organised some shit in here. I think this is all the stuff that I'm... Well, I think this is some of the stuff I'll need it for the greenhouse. The rest of the shit's outside. I have changed the pressure on the console. So I think when I reset that up, I didn't put it back to 0. So that's now back at 0. I've done a little bit of mining. I'll be honest, I did use the arc furnace because I was a bit worried. So I have a list. Right. So I'm moving on to the greenhouse and I've got a list. And I feel pretty confident. But I think it's wrongly priced and I'm still just on a high from beating Ryan. But let's see what happens. Hopefully he worked his magic with his shitty editing skills and you didn't have to watch all that. Right. So I don't know. I think I know what I need for the greenhouse. I don't know the order. Or if there's even like a particular order that's best to do it in. I'll confess I haven't watched Ryan's tutorial videos. I can't do it. So I am just gonna wing it. Right. So this is my attempt to be more on track than I was last time. This is the order I'm gonna do it in. I'm gonna try and sort the pressure and temperature in this room. 1, so I can make it breathable, and 2, so that it's ready for the potatoes. I'm going to set up some cooling. I've already decided I'm going to just do like I don't know if this is the right word, like rudimentary setup. So really basic, bring outside in. And then when I expand the greenhouse, I'll have a go with an AC. So I don't think Ryan showed me those yet. So when I upscale it and make it bigger, which I'm no doubt going to, I will replace the cooling setup for an AC system and try and figure out how that works. And then I'm going to need CO2 for the potatoes. My thinking is I capture a tank outside with Mars atmosphere, but only perhaps when it's a certain temperature, so probably only during the day. Capture that in a tank. Do the whole black magic shit where this bad stuff turns to liquid. At which point, hold on. Oh, I've not got my trackers. I can't remember if it's pollutant or volatile that's in the air, but whichever one it is. Get that to phase change out and dribble out with the drains. And then when the CO2 or the pressure gets too low in this room, I can pump in whatever's in the tank. Again, please correct me if I'm wrong, but getting rid of the bad... I'll get volatile and pollutant mixed up. I can't remember which one it is. Getting that out will mean all that's left is nitrogen, oxygen and CO2, which shouldn't do any damage, so I can just pump it in as a whole rather than filtering it out. And I think, again, I may be well off. I think as long as, so say like the temperature of the tank outside is obviously going to be cooler than it is in here, but a decent pressure in this room, like the higher the pressure it is, the slower, I don't know the technical terms, but the slower it will affect the temperature of the room. So hopefully dribbling in outside at whatever degrees, because the pressure in this room will be decent, won't change the pressure, it won't take the temperature too much. I may be completely off, maybe about to completely fuck it up, but let's see what happens. Okay. Actually, what do you need to make an auto leaf? Let's have a look. Right. Before I start, I'm going to I'm going to try and be clever. So I've seen a lot of numpties recently. I won't name any names, but you know who those numpties are. That have fucked up, blown the autolathe up, and they've had to roll back the saves. Idiots. I've never done that myself, I'd like to point out. So what I'm going to do, it might be a bit overkill, especially considering where I am right now. I'm going to put a locker somewhere with an autolathe in and a potato seed, and then worst case scenario, I blow every fucking thing up. I should hopefully have something I can do. I don't know if an autolathe and a potato seed is enough. I don't know how you get power, but I might put a battery in there. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just in case, because I know what I'm like. Right, I did go mining, so I fucking hate this thing. It's already got some iron in it. I need to warm it up. Let's get my Atmos analyzer. Ryan just has totally freaked me out with this furnace. I'm not gonna lie, he's a dickhead. Same with the walls. Like, there were people that pointed out I could use walls instead of frames, but he's got me to the point where I feel like at any moment I'm going to do a bleak moment and pop a wall out. So it is what it is. More material, and it's fucking annoying, but it is what it is. I don't know what's happening there. Why is it flickering? Whatever. Alright. Right, start afresh. I have kicked some of the pressure out because, again, obviously, the higher the pressure, the lower the temperature changes, and I think that's what I struggled with last time. Not that it's going to go any better this time, but let's see. Take that out because I don't want to accidentally put anything in the furnace. So it's H2O. Just see what happens. That's what I'm going to do going forward. Fuck it. I might as well show everything else in on her. And that. Well, I didn't get a lot of fucking copper, did I, you twat? And I'm just gonna leave that and see what happens. What they're doing. Oh, is that enough for the autolathe? It might be a waste of materials, but I don't want to start again before the update comes out. And if I blow everything up, I'll be gutted. And I'm not rolling back because it's cheating. And if I manage to do this greenhouse all by myself and not put anything up, it definitely can't be called a bleak moment anymore. I'm outgrowing that fucking reference. I don't know if that pipe... Well, I think that pipe there should be insulated. Because uninsulated, it will potentially change the temperature in there, won't it? Because it'll carry through. Don't know if it matters enough. Yeah, let's have a look.
Hydration critical.
I think you can just make insulation, can't you? Don't know what it's called. That? If steel and silicone, I don't think I have either. Okay, so let's have
temperature critical, pressure critical, oxygen critical.
Yes, I know it's probably gonna kill me.
Pressure critical.
Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and get the pressure and temperature up in here. So I think so. It's obviously really hot. There's no pressure. So I have mined some oxide, and I'm just gonna drop it. I think that'll. Oh, we put oxygen and nitrogen in the air, so I'm gonna have to get a nitrogen filter before I can breathe. I think it should bring the temperature. It should bring the pressure up and the temperature down. I just don't know if I've got enough. But let's see what happens. Oh, what? I don't even know what temperature it needs. Let's have a look. So we want the temperature between 20 and 30. And the pressure between 50, so about 50. Ugh. Okay. Do I just drop it all? Fuck it. See what happens. What did I say? Pressure at 50. So I'll get the pressure up, then worry about the temperature, I think. But I may have to go and get more oxide. Or do I... Hold on. Does temperature build pressure? Oh. This is what I usually ask Ryan. So what did I need? So I'm not... Oh, I don't know if I'm far off or not, but let's just drop a thing and see what happens. I think the pressure will change when the temperature goes up. But I don't even know how to drop. Right, so I think the temperature's okay, because, well, okay-ish. I take this to mean it can be between 20 and 30 for the potatoes to grow, around 28. The minimum ideal grow pressure is 50, so you want kind of between 50 and 100, and we're only on 31. I need to add some pressure. So I'm going to go out and get some more ice. Bring the pressure up. And that will bring the temperature down a bit, but I can always cool it again, so I'm not that worried. And I think I thought of something else on my list as well. I think I need... well, I think I will need... Yeah, so I need to get rid of the pollutant. There's not much there. So I think you start with a portable scrubber. So I'll get that down to get rid of what's little's in there. Probably make a proper filter setup again when I make it bigger. And I will need to extract oxygen at some point. But I don't think I'm worried about that because there's no plants growing yet. So I think I'm a bit way off that. Again, maybe I'm just trying shit, but I don't know. Let's find out together. So where's my fucking... Oh, so I'm going to add to my list. filter. And it turns out that naively confident actually means you ain't got a fucking clue. Right. Work your magic here, Ryan. With your shitty editing, I am going mining. I've done a little bit of mining, got a little bit of oxide. I've also put up a little chest with my autoleaf in and a potato seed with a nice little flag so I could try and remember it's there. I think I'll need more stuff to start over. But if you have a little like bare minimum list, please do let me know. And assuming I survive this, I'll add it in at the start of the next one. Just wanna, well, something's gonna blow up, it goes without saying. So just trying to be prepared for it. Alright, so I think I'm trying to get up to 50 kPa. I think that's the minimum ideal grow pressure. So I think if I want to put the taters in it, I need 50. So I'm gonna keep chucking this down and just see what happens. Alright, so I've got 52 kPa, so I think that's okay. Temperature's 20, which is like bare minimum for the taters. But I think we'll get hotter in here as I do stuff maybe. So I'm not worried about the temperature right now. I suppose I need to try and not use my welder because that might heat it up. Although obviously, I don't know. It's 50 kPa, I don't know how quickly the temperature changes would take effect, but I'll just try and use it as little as possible. So I think that's okay for now. And I think if I go and get if I get the portable scrubber and a nitrogen filter, okay, if I get a nitrogen filter, I think I can breathe in here. So I think the pollutant has to be above 1%. But I'm not 100% sure about that actually. But never since I opened my helmet, so let's have a look. Oh, fuck off. Oh, have I got no iron? Oh, Ryan, I'm going mining. Work your magic. Sick of fucking mining. Alright, so I've done some mining and then realised I've got some iron in the locker like a twat. But then I've got my little setup over here while I'm outside. The little flag, which ain't really going to help me see it, but here we are. I think I'm being a div. I don't need a nitrogen filter because it's not in my tank, in my suit. It's just in here. So I don't need a nitrogen filter. Is that correct? Just means I'll be breathing nitrogen, but I think that's okay. Like in small doses, maybe. I don't know. Do people breathe nitrogen? I don't know. I mean, it's a really low percent, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know. I didn't go to school. So I think I can breathe in here now. And there's only one way to find out, I suppose. No! No, it's flashing at that. I mean, it could be slowly killing me for all I know, but... So all my eating habits, but here we are. Let's have a drink. Or not. I do feel like I've cheated a little bit by taking the extra food and drink at that lander, but it was Ryan's fault. So I'm just exploiting it. But boom! I think I'm breathing. So the temperature and the pressure I think are still okay for the potatoes, but I'll worry a little bit more about that later. I can breathe in here for now and eat and stuff, and I ain't got my taters down yet, so... Oh, I've just thought of another fucking thing for my list. Fuck's sake. I need the grow light. The fuckers aren't growing, are they? Boom. I think that's done. Measuring temperature. Done. For now, anyway. I mean, regulating it is another matter, but... So, I've got this scrubber. I think this can be mounted to the floor. I'm not sure, but... I'll put both in, because why not? What is it? Is it pollutant that's in the air? Yeah. So, turn it on. Waggle it round. Don't know if you have to do that if mine's just a div. But here we are. Boom! So now I've got what's going to be hopefully my tank outside. I've just been piping more in. Whether or not that causes any issues, I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't have the good welder either. Fuck off. But, yeah, I'm hoping the welder won't make that much of a difference. Don't even know if I'll need it, but let's see what happens. Woo! Right, so I'm gonna take my suit off. Fuck it. I ain't got a shower, so I can't get naked. Right, okay. So I may as well put my water shit up first. What's that? Okay. So I need one of those things that ties the thing to the floor. What's it called? No idea. I'm chuffed actually. I can breathe. Check me out. I haven't blown anything up yet. I only had a tiny fire last time. Oh, I fixed the solar panels too. So obviously we had the storm. Hopefully Orion's half-assed it and got rid of all that fear. What's this called? Portables connector. Portables connector. Hydraulic. I haven't got any of the what are they called? The mods and stuff for the machines, but I don't know how early I really need those. I don't recall what they make you. Obviously, like different stuff, but I don't know. I'll worry about that when I need it, I think. So I'll put that in this corner. Oh, I'm gonna have to make all my own decisions. Shit. I don't do that in real life. Right. So I think I know how to do this. I think I need that. Basically, I'll tell y'all because if it takes me like an hour to figure out, you can get rid of it all. Basically, I'm going to connect this up to the bottle filler so that I'm filling a canister. Do I need to fill a canister? No. I'm going to feed it into my hydroponic trees so that they're ready for planting, and feed it into my bottle filler so I've got water. Obviously, I've got loads at the minute, but at least it'll be there ready. I'm telling you that now in case it takes me like 50 minutes to fucking do. Alright, so I've just gone and got a bit of insulated pipe because I believe... Oh, I don't know if it matters for the water. Actually, I might have just wasted my fucking time. But I believe if you're on the corners, you do insulated pipe so the temperature isn't affected. Don't know if I've just wasted my fucking time or not, but here we are. Boom! So, if I'm correct, they should now have water in them. Boom! Does the temperature of this water matter? I don't know. Do I know how to fix it? Probably not. See what happens. But boom. So I can put the grow light up ready. Get it plugged in. Boom. So I may have done this in a bit of a stupid order because obviously I don't even need water yet. But this isn't really necessary at the moment. Do you know what? Fuck off. Ryan isn't here. I'm calling the shots. I'll need it eventually, and I need it for the trays anyway, so. Don't like it. Fuck you. Right. So I do need to get the IC on that. I don't know properly how to code the grow light. So what I am going to do to start with is just use the one that we used in, is it the Europa playthrough where you just kind of, I think you put a stop in or something. I'm really hoping I've got it because otherwise I'll have to look it up. But I'm going to do it like that. I know it's not ideal because obviously if the power goes off, it restarts the timer. But it's something that I will put on my list to come back to try and figure out with the like sensors outside and stuff once I get to that point. But I'm not going to worry about that. That's last on my list. So I'm going to empty my waste tank. Don't know if it's a good idea now the pressure's up, but I don't think it'll do any harm. Still here. I'm sure that's fine. Right. Again, I'm going to tell you what my plan is with the cooling. And then if it takes me like fucking forever to put up, it's not the end of the world. So, my plan is to bring Mars inside. I think. Again, it's gonna be. I don't know if I'm using the right word, rudimentary or whatever the fucking word is. So I'll do it manually to start with, and then at the end I'll get all, or at the end or when I've got the materials, whatever, I'll get all the IC set up. But my thinking is, I put pipes, insulated or non-insulated. That is the question. I put insulated pipes outside, right? Stick them there. Insulated pipes outside with radiators on. Don't know how many. I'll start with about, I don't know, 3 and then just see what happens. Insulated. Non-insulated. Does it even matter? I don't know. I'm gonna go insulated. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah. I've got insulated pipes outside with radiators on. With a passive vent to start with. Coming inside to a valve. Which again, I'll do manually to start with. But I don't know. I'll make it digital back, turn it on and off, I think. So then after the valve, I'll have non-insulated pipes or with radiators. Again, I think about 3, and I don't know, I'll see what happens. I can expand it if I have to, but my thinking is the passive valve will let Mars atmosphere in. I can it actually hurts my brain. I can open and close the valve. So if it's hot in here, open a valve. The Mars atmosphere will come in to the non-insulated pipes with the radiators. Turn off the valve when I want it to stop, and the non-insulated pipes will just get to room temperature. Don't know if it'll work. If it works, I don't know if it'll be any good. But let's find out. So let's go make all this shit. Oh no! There's different fucking radiators. Alright, let's be clever. Or let's fake it. Should be good at that after like 11 years, shouldn't I? The pipe mounted radiator optimized for radiating heat in vacuums. I am not in a vacuum. Question mark? Convection. Ugh. It's a shadow again. Heat. Depending on the temperature of the surrounding atmosphere. If the atmosphere is hotter, heat will be added to the gas within the pipe network and vice versa if colder. In vacuum, heat will be radiated. Oh, you motherfucker. I think it's a convection. But please, well, one, correct me if I'm wrong. Two, I'm pretty sure I'll find out because it won't fucking work, will it? Let's see what happens. I've got my valve. I need to go and find that outside. Oh my god, I'm such a twat. So, I have just stood here, tried to be like a proper clever person, figuring out which fucking radiator I needed, because there's two. Fucking muted. So, I don't think any of it was captured. I don't like repeating myself, but I will do it on this occasion, since it's my fault. But basically, I don't know which fucking radiators are the correct ones. I think it's convection, because the other ones over those squads said they work in a vacuum. So I don't think I'm in a vacuum. So I think it's the convection ones I need. But long story short, if that's wrong, please do let me know. I ain't got a fucking scuba. But I suppose I'll know in a minute because it won't work. So I'm not asked that it's a bit cold in here because I can warm it back up. I think if I open that, well, I don't know what the fucking temperature is outside. I feel like it should do something. Anything? So what's... Oh, dickhead. I need to put a thing outside there now because he's noting the bastard pipe. Ugh. I'm such a knob. I'm sat here waiting for the pipe to do something. There's no in the fucking pipe. So, did that do anything? So what's in here? Okay. Let's go and see what, if anything, that does. Right, so I don't know if this will work. I don't know what I'm expecting it to do either. Anything? Temperature, that is 8. Let's see. That's 8 degrees. So will the temperature in here drop at all? Now I've got no way of knowing if I've done it wrong or if it's the wrong fucking radiators. Or do I need more radiators or do I need more pressure in the pipe? I don't... If anyone's made it this far, please explain to me. What's the difference between... Well, not what's the difference, obviously, but... in this scenario, for example, what so obviously I could put more pressure in the pipe. I could also put a passive, no, I could put more pressure in the pipe, but I could also put more in the pipe, if you know what I mean. Then I don't know how to explain it. So like, would there any difference in this scenario if the pressure was higher compared to there just being more gas? What's the difference? I don't get it. I don't know, fucking do them. I mean, it's not changing my temperature. That is cool. So, do I need more of something? Or have I used the wrong radiators? Alright, so I may just be being a bit impatient. I've had another read and I'm convinced I'm definitely using the correct radiators, but do tell me if I'm wrong. I've left it running a little bit and it's gone down like by 0.3. So I think I've also had to do some mining. All you fucking do is mine. I need minions. I'm going to put my radiators on because is that open? That's cold. I'm getting colder, so I'm gonna put more on. Do they fit there? Put more in. See if, I don't know, if that helps. I don't want to fuck about with the pressure yet. Huh? Twat. Yeah, I don't want to dick about with pressure yet because then I have to think of phase change because stuff will start to liquefy. I've had a read and I think it would be the CO2 it would liquefy. But I can just put a drain on it because I don't need it in there anyway. I'm not using it for it, am I? But see if this makes any difference. And if you see where I'm going wrong, please fucking tell me. That's still getting colder. The room ain't. I don't think it matters that the insulated pipes outside. I don't think that makes a difference. Okay, now. Yeah, I keep hitting the mic and I do apologise. I'm at Ryan's desk and it's just not great. I mean, it's going down, but very slowly. I'm gonna try making the pipe outside bigger. I don't know if that will make the slightest bit of difference. Or maybe I do just have to get more pressure in a pipe. I'm not sure. So let's... Oh, I'm gonna need more pipe. I don't know if this needs to be insulated. It might not. I need pipe. Fuck's sake. Put that there. Shall I swap it? Oh no. Shit. I mean, it's not gonna blow up. What's the worst that can happen? So it is working how I thought it would work. If I turn off the valve, this pipe gets to room temperature. So that's working. Am I just impatient? Do I need it any quicker? I don't know. See, this is my problem. I'm not clever. So figuring out how to fix this is my issue. And where I am going to need help. I mean, do I just pressure the pipe anyway? I mean, it's clearly not effective because it ain't doing it. Other than banging some pressure in, I'm not sure. Surely I don't need more radiators than that. Like 6 radiators for such a small fucking room. Right. The last thing I'll try, and then I will need your last help, please. I have been nice to you today, I think. I'll try putting an active vent at the end. Turn it on a minute. Get a bit of pressure up. See if that makes the tiniest bit of difference. I think if I check, I think it was the CO2. Oh gosh. Okay, I may need a drain just to be on the safe side. Ugh. So much to think about. Right, that's on there just in case. I don't know if it's necessarily going to need it, but just in case, I don't even know if one is enough, but we'll see what happens. I don't think these being insulated matters, because it's getting to... Well, I mean, that's quite warm. But maybe I swap them out. Yeah, fuck it. Bear with me. Alright, so this is now all non-insulated except for that just going in. I don't know if that'll make the slightest bit of difference. I don't know enough one way or another to say. So I'll just give it a bash, see what happens. So this is cold. Okay. So I've tried swapping the pipes for non-insulated. I've put more gas in the pipes by adding the utility, and it ain't made a difference. So the only thing I can think to do is add a bit more pressure. I've got the drain on there ready, just in case. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's give it a go. Alright, so I've plugged in an active vent. My thinking is add a little bit more pressure. I don't know why it would, but just see if it makes any difference. What did it say about? CO2 will liquefy at -13 with 4.7. I'm not gonna put that much in, I don't think, because I don't even know how much to put in. Wrong fucking way. Div. Ah, fuck's sake, wrong button. Don't even remember what these can handle. Fucking. Probably should have checked that first, shouldn't I? Don't have a clue what this is going to do, so. Yeah. What does that do? Bring the temperature up. If my valve is open, this is on 11 degrees. Now 14 degrees in my room. So that is... I don't know. Is that helped? Or... That's just because I left it open so long. Oh. Okay. So it's going down slowly when I have the valve open, so it's not by any means effective, I don't think. Well, I mean, now he's too code in here. Okay, so the temperature is changing. I don't quite understand what I just did or why it worked or if that's what even made it work. But I'm gonna see what happens because now it's quite cold in here. If you can please, someone could please explain to me what the fuck I'm doing, it'd be much appreciated. But yeah, help. I will come back to this. I mean, now it's really cold in here, but I think I can still breathe. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna leave it as it is. If it gets warm, turn it on and just see what happens. But yeah, help. I have been quite nice to you today. You're welcome. Right. So call him. I'm not going to tick it off the list because I'm not convinced it's going to be any good. But, I mean, I could warm the room up and see if it cools it back down. But it might be a waste because the room might get hot anyway if I have to use my welder. Am I going to use my welder? I don't know. I'll have a nice crusher in here eventually, probably. To crush water, but I don't need it right now. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We can come back to that. But, yeah. Help. I mean, cooled the room down, but I didn't even need the room cooling, so I'm not even sure I'd call that a win. Alright, so I've warmed the room up a little bit. So, just as a test. I mean, not a little bit, loads, but just see if this actually cools it. I mean, it is going down. Is that good? Not like dead quickly, but then it's not the great setup as it is anyways, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this for now, leave it open for a bit and see if it gets back down to temperature. But any advice is much appreciated, please. Do I need more pressure? I don't know. Yeah, let me know, please. Alright, so I've had a little bit of a break. I've been going for 2 hours at this point. It got fuck all done. I'm having another look at the cooling, and what I've done is I have pumped a bit more of the atmosphere into the tank. So it's on 3.78 MPa. I figure more that's in it, better job it'll do. There is some liquid pollutant in there. I mean, it's off at the moment. There's some liquid pollutant in there, but I've put a drain up there, so I'm hoping that'll be fine. Oh, that is good. I'm hoping one drain will keep up. Fingers crossed. So I hope that won't be a problem. Where's my battery? Right. So it's currently at 21.3. If I turn it on, it goes down pretty rapid now. Is that good? I don't know. But turn it off. And this starts. Yeah. Whatever it's called. So that levels off with down the base temperature. So I think that works. I mean, is it the most efficient way of doing it? Probably not. But does it cool down? Yeah. Am I happy with it? I don't know. But I'm hoping, because I mean there's no liquid pollutant in there now, so I'm hoping that drain keeps up. I mean, it cooled the room down, so I'm guessing that's a win. There's probably a much more efficient way of doing it. And I will look at ACs when I expand the room a little bit. But for now, hopefully this will do the job. Manual at the moment. I'll turn it on and off as and when this room gets warm. I'll look at getting the laptop and the chips and stuff next time and start actually like automating stuff. I don't know. Does that work? You know what? I called the room now, so I'm gonna call it a win. Call in. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. It's probably not the most efficient way of doing it, but let's see what happens. And someone will probably have a much better explanation for why this works for me, please. Right, so skipping a few. The grow light, I've got it up. Obviously, I've got no plants at the moment, so I'm not too worried. I will look at automating that with the chips and whatnot next time. Yeah, I'll do the easy coding to start with, just so it works. Yeah, that's the next time job, because I'm getting all done. It's taking ages. The filter, I am obviously using the portable air scrubber for the time being. I'm not overly concerned about having a permanent filter set up in here until I expand it. But I was told that you can connect a portable scrubber to one of these. So I'm going to give it a go. See if that works. Oh, boom. I assume you can then pipe it out. Is that the point, to empty it? But yeah. Not going to really need that very much at the moment. So again, not overly concerned about that. But back off. So that is what it is until I expand. So I will tick that off as a win for now, because it's sufficient enough for me to get going. So I'll class that as a win. Grow light next time. So the last thing to do is this fucking CO2. I need to make sure there's CO2 in here to grow potatoes, I believe. So let me pop my head. Oh, you did. Boom. So my plan. Actually, yeah, that's what I was going to look at. The plan is to have something outside, whether it's a tank or some kind of gas storage, whether it's a tank or the utilities. I don't know which is best. Let me see how much these cost. So I can either have a tank, which is for some of these utilities. That doesn't help because I don't know how much they hold. But basically, the plan is to take this shit down because it's pissing and annoying me having to walk around it. I'm going to have a tank out here that is capturing Mars atmosphere at a certain temperature. Again, manual for now until I get all the automation up. So, capture the atmosphere. Get the... Right, hold on. I need to get the pressure up enough that the pollutant backs off. But try to keep the carbon dioxide obviously. I don't know if this will work, but basically I need a tank. Get rid of the pollutant, liquefy that and fuck that off. So I'll be left with oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Have that in a tank or in some kind of storage. Pump that into the greenhouse when I need it. I'm not worried about separating the ozone and the carbon dioxide and stuff yet because it's a bit unnecessary. It's yeah, I need to look at my fucking phase change shit. So what's this I'm looking at? Carbon dioxide. So if I try and pull it in during the day, it'll be a bit warmer. As long as it's above minus 11-ish. Then I don't have to worry about the carbon dioxide. Oh, never getting to minus 170 in. Minus 91, not an issue. So this I need to get rid of. So as long as it's I think as long as it stays above minus 11. But so if I think if I have a tank that is, even if it's say 5 degrees, as long as it's above 3 kPa and not minus, that should, I hate fucking face change. So as long as it's above, not minus figure, it needs to be above minus 11 for the carbon dioxide. So if I can go and get it in 5, 10-ish, then I just need to make sure the pressure is above 3 kPa. And then this shit should fuck off in between. That's the plan. And then I can just have a pump again, which I manually for now turn on and off to fill the greenhouse when I need to. I mean, yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. See how this goes, shall we? Fucking hell. Right. I don't know. Tank or utilities. Am I ever going to use the tank again? I mean, I understand tanks better, I think. And I can read from the tank. I assume. Nope, I don't have enough silicone, so that's just made my mind up, I think. Didn't have the silicone for a tank, so we've got just these for a bit of storage instead of the tank. I don't know, maybe the tank would have been a waste anyway, I don't know. So I've got an active vent going into these to store my gas. I've got a drain because hopefully the pollutant will fuck off. It should, if I've read this correctly, it should liquefy if I get the yeah, that's right. So if I get this above 4 kPa, basically the pollutant should liquefy as long as I keep it at a certain temperature. Yeah. As long as, yeah, I think I've read this right. So long as it's above 3 point whatever MPa. The gas pipes can go to, well, start creaking about 40, I was told. So, oh god, right, so the plan. Wait till it's a decent temperature, like now I suppose. Where's the sun? that going up or down? Can we see it fucking moving? What time of day is it? I don't know. Right. So if I get this up to about 10 MPa, at what temperature? This is so fucking. So that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah. So as long as I do it, so maybe start low, like maybe I'll start like 4. Pumps off in here, I believe, but let me check. Seems a bit easy if this is right. So I've got that coming into a pump. I'm not getting manual until I sort it out, which is just going to 2 vents. To turn the pump on, it should pump in. This can't possibly go wrong. So I want it inward. Oh. Okay. No, oh, what's the temperature right here? 0 degrees, I don't want it that cold. Right, let's wait for it to. Right, I'll do it. I'm guessing it's becoming night, so I'll do that in the day. Right, let me go and do it. I need silicone. That's my job right now, silicone. Alright, so it's morning. I've done a bit of nighttime mining, because it's always a great idea. I don't want to pull this in too cold, so I think, oh, I don't know, see how warm it gets. Anything above minus really, isn't it? So any time now. Does it get to like 5 degrees? I don't know. Right, I'm just gonna go for it. Almost 3 degrees is better than no, so that is set inward. Turn it on. See what happens if I fill it to about, if I can, to about 4 MPa maybe. Really hope my pump was turned off. I'm pretty sure it was. A bit late now. Okay. So when do I think that should start? We're on 4 degrees. Oh, so a little while of it. Oh no. Oh, boom. Okay, my stress is going up, so I do need, potentially need, it's going down. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm on 3.8. I think it might be working. Hold on. I don't want to get excited and then look at twat. Oh! I've only fucking done it. I mean, there's. Is that. Oh, that's the world twat. That's why I'm looking at the fucking pipe. Mate, that's like. Face change and everything. Fucking Nora. Do I understand it? No, just read the graph. Right, so technically, if I come in here now, turn on the pump, like pump it on, so that's fine. The pressure should go up. I mean, I think it's on 1. Oh! There. Wow, fucking never. I mean, it's pumping everything in, but I think that's fine for now. I think a small amount of nitrogen is fine. Well, I'm telling myself a small amount of nitrogen is fine. It's obviously all manual at the minute. And if I'm planning to have more MPA, it looks like I need to put another thing on because the stress got a bit was going up. Mate! Well, I fucking never. I don't want to I don't want too much pressure, but... Fuck me. I don't know if this is needed, but I'm going to make another drain to put on it. Just because it went up, so... Oh, did I turn the pump off? Back in. Yeah, that's off, innit? So if I put more in here, what happens? Or am I just getting cocky and anything's gonna get to shit? So the stress is this is slightly going up. If I turn it off. Dribbles out. Fuck me sideways. I think I did face change shit. I am definitely taking that as a win. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Do I understand it? No. Did it work? As far as I'm concerned. So I think I need to raise the temperature a little bit in here. So what is it? Ideal grow temperature 20 to 30. So it's a slight bit cold in here. There's no pollutant, no volatile. It's a decent pressure. I've got a grow light up. I just need to... Hold on. I've got water. I've got my grow light up. I just need to like set it up so maximizes whatever. I can pump CO2 in. It pumps other shit in as well, but for now, that'll do. I can filter my shit out. I've got cooling. I'm not sure it's the most efficient or the best or what, but if I turn that, it cools down, so I've done something right. Boom. So I think if I warm it up, sort the grow light out next time, I could plant a potato. Fuck me. I probably could have saved myself hours by watching Ryan's tutorial, but I guess I just want to figure out myself. Boom. I'm taking this one as a win. Fuck it. And I think Ryan, in the nicest possible way, can go fuck himself. He should be extremely chuffed with his wife. I've gone from only playing simulators by myself to fucking smashing my green ass and doing face change, so bollocks to him. Boom. So if there's anything that you think I need to prioritise for next time, let me know. Anything I could do better, because I don't, like now I'm just making do with what I can pull together, but I do want to do better. So, any help would be much appreciated. Check me out.